All right, y'all. I just finished my warm up. I got 225 pounds on the bar, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit this for reps. I'm using my Gatorade Zero for a tripod. And by the way, before I get into it, I'm gonna tell y'all this first set is actually a blooper. I'm not gonna hit one rep on this set, and I'm gonna show you why. All right, the slightest things can cause you a distraction, and this is me versus me. All right, nobody bothered me or nothing like that during this set. Let me show you what happened. I sat down. You sit down with power. You don't lay down like you laying on no bed. You ain't going to bed. You tighten up. You tense up. You got to remember, this weight is way heavier than I am. Even if I was doing weight that was lighter than me, I would be doing the same thing practicing. Right? So I'm going to show y'all that scene again because I forgot to point it out to y'all. And that's exactly what I mean by talking is a distraction. My own talking right here on my voiceover distracted me from showing y'all what I was showing y'all. So I'm going to go through this scene again. Like I said, 225 on the bench. I was going for reps. It didn't get one rep. And I'm going to show you exactly why. Right. All right. All right. Approach the bar with power. Sit down with power. Tense up before you even get. You walk up to the bench thinking about what you're going to do. If you're wearing gloves, tighten up your gloves or whatever you're going to do. Get ready. You see, I'm rocking. I'm thinking about it. I'm squeezing. I'm breathing. Getting all the way ready. Limbering up. Not being loose. Being tight. Right. Look at my head. My headphones slipped under my head, and then I had to fix them. And now look at my footwork. I'm slipping. My feet are not coming right because my shoes are kind of old. All right, but remember, before we get into the real stuff, is you versus you. Whether you're a person like me who likes to be by himself, or whether you're a person who likes to be in the crowd. When it's time for you to get under that bar, it is you versus you. All right, that is 225 pounds. I'm going for anything above 5 reps. I don't have a spotter. Spotters talk too much. They distract me. I'll be listening to my music, using my tripod, using my Gatorade as a tripod. But when I'm recording, I'm not really usually listening to music because there's a way to do it. But, I record my phone, I listen to music with my phone. So let's go ahead and hit this set. This set, I'm going for anything above 5 reps. I weigh 173 pounds, probably a little bit less than that this morning. I am on a cut, caloric deficit, calories are energy, and mass moves mass. So when you are losing weight and when you have less calories, you're most likely going to hit less weight or less reps. So I'm pushing hard anyways. Plus, I don't have a spotter. These are not excuses. This is me explaining, all right? So I'm always stopping a few reps shy than what I actually can do. I actually think I could still get 225 for like 10 reps at this body weight if I had somebody right there. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I got another one? Come on, come on, come on, come on. 8. And it was a lot harder than it should be for a bunch of different reasons. The reason I just said, and plus I've been pushing the bench a lot lately, so I'm fatigued. All right, so the plan was to do that and then work up to like 275, 285, see what I actually can push comfortably without anybody right there. So I put 245 on the bench, and I'm going for 3 reps. All right, all I'm doing is 3 reps. I should be shooting for 5, but like I said, I want to go heavier, so I want to save some in the tank. I want to save some push in the tank for the next set. All right. So I go to the gym when ain't nobody there, so I don't have anybody to spot me. There was one guy there, and I just didn't want to start getting him to spot me because he's everybody's different, but he's kind of extra friendly, and it's like once you start becoming like friends with somebody, that's cool if that's what you want. But I'm in there to lift, you know what I'm saying? So, I can't do all that socializing, man. And if you do that, that's cool. That's you. So I did 3 reps. Third one was kind of way harder than it should have been, but it wasn't too much of a grinder. My butt didn't come off the bench, didn't break form. So I was gonna throw these 210s on there with that to make it 265, but I didn't. I just threw these 2 5s on there to make it 255. No, yeah, 245 plus 10, that's 255. Yeah. And I didn't even do this set. I just got in my head and I was like, man, I feel like I'm good. I feel like I've done enough for the day, and blah, 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 blah. But that's not giving up. That's just saying that I need some rest, man. Remember, it's you versus you. You got to do what you got to do. Come like, but it's still the eye of the tiger. I think my next bench press day is going to be a heavy day instead of doing a whole bunch of reps. I'm going to do a lot less reps so I can be less gas so I can push more weight. I just want to see what I can actually push. Not a max because I'm still not using a spotter. But I just want to see where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And I'm guessing if I'm not at 3, I'm very close. I've done way over 300 pounds in the past, but I was a lot heavier and I was on the bench more often than I am now. And I'm bringing that back. Kind of like squash out. And I wasn't in a caloric deficit like I am now.